Welcome to the podcast, everyone. Today we're diving into BlackOps Elite Survival Strategies, a comprehensive system built for real-world preparedness.
I'm really excited about this. So, we're talking about a survival blueprint that covers objectives like food, water, and even digital safety, right?
Exactly. It's like a complete preparedness plan for families facing, unexpected events like blackouts, supply chain hiccups, and even civil unrest.
Yeah. It's interesting how they've packaged all these ideas into easy-to-follow steps. I mean, nothing gets overwhelming, even for beginners.
Definitely, and that's one of the strengths. It takes advanced survival concepts, like securing clean water and building a reliable food supply, and breaks them down systematically.
And not just the basics, but they've expanded to areas such as home defense and even digital protection. I find the digital aspect quite innovative.
Exactly. Digital safety is huge. It's almost like they say if the grid goes down or cyber chaos ensues, you also need to protect your online identity and assets.
Right. However, I'm curious. Do you think mixing physical survival with digital strategies might confuse someone who's completely new to emergency prep?
Well, that's a fair point. But the program is structured with a layered approach. It dedicates separate modules for food and water security, medical preparedness, home defense, and then digital backup plans. That separation seems to help in keeping the instructions clear.
Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds very systematic. And isn't it targeted for everyone? I mean, families, individuals, even first responders?
Precisely. It's designed for everyday people, regardless of whether you're a parent ensuring your kids are safe or a teacher or even a retired professional. It's inclusive. Really, anyone can benefit.
Absolutely. What really stands out to me is the money-back guarantee. A 60-day guarantee is pretty reassuring if you're new to spending on preparedness.
Yes, that's a key point. It removes the risk factor and shows the confidence the creators have in their methods. If the strategies don't work for you, you get your cash back.
That's a smart move. Also, I find the program's bonus materials interesting. The Underground Bunker Blueprint, the Tactical Combat Medic Manual, and the Close Quarters Defense Secrets. Those seem extra valuable, don't they?
They really do. Think of them as it's like icing on the cake, advanced guides that take you a step further. Not only do you cover basic survival needs, but these bonuses also prepare you for threat neutralization and emergency medical situations.
Right, it gives you that complete edge. But how do you think someone unsure about heavy survival training would handle these advanced modules?
Great question. The system is tailored to be beginner-friendly. All the techniques are explained in simple, step-by-step action plans. It's not about overwhelming you with military-grade terminology. It's about making proven methods accessible.
True, that clarity is reassuring, and I like that they include communication backup plans too. In our tech-savvy world, relying solely on the digital network during a crisis can be a major pitfall.
Exactly, that part really resonates. They cover strategies to maintain communication if, say, a blackout hits or the system just goes dark. It's pretty practical. It's like having a manual for what to do when regular channels fail.
Yep, very practical indeed. What about the medical strategies? Does it actually cover what a person with no healthcare background can use in emergencies?
Yes, it does. It includes basic emergency medical protocols. For example, it provides techniques for treating heavy bleeding or trauma when professional help isn't immediately available. They even offer guidance on improvising medical supplies during shortages.
That's crucial. I suppose the idea is to empower someone to be a mini expert in handling crises, but could that also encourage overconfidence in unskilled handling of dangerous situations?
That's a valid critique. Overconfidence may be an issue if someone misinterprets these techniques as full substitutes for professional help. However, the guide emphasizes that these are emergency measures and are intended to buy you time until proper help is accessible.
Right, it's like a stopgap measure. And then there's the home and family defense section. I find it really empowering that it offers simple methods to secure your household.
Absolutely. It demystifies home defense. It doesn't require you to have advanced tactical training, just practical strategies that any adult can understand and implement to protect their loved ones.
Very accessible. The digital protection part is also something that feels very modern. Given today's digital threats, having a backup plan shouldn't be optional.
Right? It's like, you wouldn't leave your front door unlocked, so why would you leave your digital identity exposed? The program shows how to secure your personal data and financial assets if crises lead to, well,
Definitely a necessity
digital
now.
blackout.
And what really pulls it all together is the promise of building a layer of protection, like multiple levels covering different aspects of everyday life.
Exactly, it's a layered safety net. Each pillar of the guide, from food and water to home defense and digital safeguards, builds on the other. That holistic approach is what makes it powerful.
Completely agree. It sounds almost too all-encompassing sometimes. Do you think there's a risk of information overload for someone just starting out?
That could be a concern, but the format is designed for ease of use. The step-by-step modules mean you can tackle one element at a time. It's like assembling a puzzle piece by piece rather than trying to do it all at once.
That gradual approach is smart. Yeah, gradual and actionable, that's key in any crisis scenario. And honestly, having those clear instructions can really save time when every second counts during an emergency.
Right on. The goal is to give you quick access to answers during chaotic times. With these strategies, you're not scrambling for information. You already know your next steps.
Exactly. One thing that stands out to me is how versatile the guide is. It's not just for natural disasters, it also covers digital and societal disruptions, which are becoming more common, right?
Yes, exactly. The approach is forward-thinking, addressing issues like supply chain failures and even civil unrest, which many guides overlook. This program is built for today's unpredictable environment.
Yep, very timely. And I really appreciate that the creators encourage people to take action rather than wait for something to go wrong.
That's the core message. Preparation equals peace of mind. It's like investing time now to save you a world of trouble later.
That proactive mindset is so important. What about the pricing? It's offered for a relatively low cost, with a secure payment process reinforced by ClickBank. That seems to lower the barrier even more.
Absolutely. Affordability is part of its appeal. It's priced accessibly so that everyday people can invest in their safety without breaking the bank. Plus, it reassures users knowing that their payment details are secure.
Right, it's all about building trust. And the money-back guarantee really seals the deal. It shows that they're confident in their content and that you have nothing to lose but a lot to gain.
Exactly. That 60-day guarantee means you're risk-free to try it out. It speaks to the program's credibility.
That's definitely a good call. Overall, this guide seems like a valuable resource for any family wanting to stay prepared, regardless of background.
Yup, it covers all the essential pillars: food, water, medical, home defense, communication, and digital safety. It's a roadmap to resilience in uncertain times.
Totally. You know, it's fascinating how survival strategies have evolved. Not too long ago, preparedness was seen as niche, and now it's mainstream in a practical way.
Right, it's like society is recognizing that being prepared isn't about fear. It's about empowerment and self-reliance. And BlackOps Elite Strategies encapsulates that modern vision.
Yep, very inspiring. As our discussion winds down, what do you see as the biggest takeaway from this program?
I'd say the biggest takeaway is that preparedness doesn't have to be complicated. It's structured, accessible, and empowering. It gives you actionable steps to protect your loved ones when the unexpected occurs.
Absolutely, it's about taking control. And isn't it refreshing to have a guide that covers both the old school survival tips and the modern digital aspects all in one?
For sure. The blend of traditional survival methods with contemporary challenges is exactly what makes this approach stand out. You're not just surviving, you're strategizing for a resilient future.
That's a game changer. Thanks for breaking this down. It really offers a comprehensive look into how one can keep their family prepared for a variety of emergencies.
No doubt about it. The BlackOps Elite Survival Strategies program is a serious tool for anyone looking to be proactive and self-reliant amidst today's uncertainties.
Right? That's what it's all about. If you're someone who values preparedness and is looking for a reliable step-by-step guide, this really seems like a must-check resource.
Exactly. No more being caught off guard. It's all about being ready, and with a full safety net across several areas of life, you can have that sense of security.
Absolutely. Well, that's it for today's discussion. Stay prepared, stay safe, and thanks for joining this deep dive into BlackOps Elite Survival Strategies.
Thanks for listening, and remember, resilience is just a plan away. See you next time.